and Vietnam. Usual commentary team. Not going to say the same thing, as we had a little joke about it before.
Say something else then.
It's no longer continuous.
You could have said Mr. Banana and Raskal instead.
Yeah, I could have come up with a better bit there, but...
Anyway, hello Pete.
Anyway,
Yes.
hello again. And got 2 drivers with qualifying bans tonight, 1 driver with a race ban.
That's Rashina Corn just joined us as a spectator, whether that's allowed.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah,
I imagine he's probably just going to be some sort of race engineer to his teammate Jimbo, which is fair enough.
I mean, he's in the tier, so yeah. Obviously, we've got the league owner in the commentary team. Any thoughts on that? Or just...
Sorry, I was just telling the drivers to ready up.
About Unicorn spectating.
Well, I'm pretty sure he asked first.
He asked me.
Oh. So we're all good then. So Bibbin is the one with the quali ban as well after his absence from the league for a little while.
Yeah, serving the second of 2 qualifying bans.
We've got most of the Discord. I imagine it did for one co-master to fix their servers. Apparently everyone's on red bars. Apparently it's okay now, so a little worried.
Nice reference there, Alex.
I already butchered the question, but anyway, we move on.
Can it be?
Good.
All the bad impressions are getting out of the way. But
One more thing I have forgot to mention there actually is FTR Chappers has moved from Renault to Haas.
Yeah, the esports legend FTR Asteroid decided that it's reinforcement, and his dear friend FTR Chappers made the move. I think it's going to really promote Haas. There's the hottest constructors contenders. I don't know what you guys think.
yeah, it would be really interesting to say if all points got wiped off the constructors, Mercedes and Haas are being a real good fight now. The teams are basically on an equal scale, I'd say. Nice, dry, sunny qualifying.
Yeah, I'm sure Chris could have stopped that about half an hour ago.
Yes, it is dry weather. Sunny skies, no clouds.
Nice day.
It's quite nice
Yeah,
building, actually, as well. It's the longest I've actually ever looked at it before. Well, if you look on the right,
The fans
of
up
the
there.
building, there's nothing in there. It's just an empty building.
The fans are very passionate. If you look at the top there, I mean, there's that one woman in the pink dress looking at nothing.
It's bothered you to assume it's a world cam. It's 2021.
I'm sorry, the thing.
Anyway,
No,
Afro
I
Man
felt
coming out.
or
No
Justin.
balloons.
Bibbins
Serves as
qualifying
qualifying
ban.
back and Origins pink. Hopefully they remember to put on their setups. Both the Ferraris coming out. Editor coming back after a week off, I think. LMB were happy with that, as he wants Ferrari to do well, as both passes come out at the same time as well.
I'm sure those two will be in communication. Obviously, this really hinders Renault. I'm sure Hawk to be quite upset about his teammate leaving. Obviously, I wouldn't know that feeling quite well.
But at least
Hawk's
that
on
makes
mediums,
it,
interestingly. True. At least we have a stable into
or will, but anyway, we'll keep the this track, turning on the this
this
track.
track.
Yeah, I don't know why I said this track. Get some tune.
Hawk's interestingly on mediums, I think I've already mentioned, but in case.
Yeah, I'm on board with Justin,
Jimbo
his
is
first car
too.
out. But Justin rather.
Anyone put a whole prediction time or whole driving time and that?
I'm going to be safe to throw the run of season in at a 1:33.4.
First.
I'm gonna go with FTR Chappers.
Yeah, I'm actually joining Chris on that. I'm going FTR Chappers for the 133.6. Actually, no, I like 33.5. Final answer.
Like
Looking
changes.
at him.
I'm gonna go with 33.7.
So we've got 33.4, 33.5, 33.7 off them.
So, it's probably going to be somewhere in the 39s after it's but we've got Justin just coming through text on with 25.7.
Yeah.
As
For the
he
viewers watched Tier 3, you can expect these times to be a lot quicker. Amazing Tier 3 as it was wet. And more. You'd like to think you'd see a bit of an increase in pace anyway, being a faster paced tier. Not always the case, there's a few tier 3 that have definitely got tier 2 pace.
I think this is the biggest jump in pace from tier 3 to tier 2s. Tier 2/tier 1, I think the top half of tier 2 and the bottom half of tier 1 should, well, have the same pace really.
So I was just about to say, Cole's going to disagree with me. See different perspectives, but made a good point. Bottom of tier 1 is very competitive with the top of tier 2. Justin coming through sector 3 now. He was the first one to actually finish the lap.
He ran a little bit
been,
wide at the start of sector 3.
Yeah, but it's not an amazing lap, didn't look fast and such, but it's been clean. Not been too close to the walls as well. Another last time out. That's what his bank is going to be.
10 seconds back as well. 95 to 2. Jimmy Jones. How you go quickly? Very poor line there.
No, they won't. 1:65.
6.
But I really hope these
I think
times go quicker.
Oh,
I think our predictions are a bit off.
who was that round? Jimbo faced the wrong way and lost some of his time.
If form goes P2, which is then taken by LNP. It's 35-2 Chappers. Chappers straight
Jimbo's
in
around.
33-9.
Horizon Esports driver completing a 1-2
That's-
points.
Asper then 134.8. Almost
Jimbo
1
still
second behind
hasn't
Chappers.
spun the car around after doing an 11-point turn. He finally gets the car facing the right way again.
Hawks
Safe
back
to
down
say
in
it's
his lap.
rumored there's medium tyres.
Zeus
Yeah,
just
that's
going off.
61. Yeah, there's 61 slots in P5 as well. And the Williams
Joe
line.
Jones with a
Just starting as well.
6.
Yeah, Shelley Jones admitting to not doing much practice and then he's just getting a set up about 5 minutes ago. So I think these first few laps are going to be a bit of practice for him.
I think LMB's doing another push lap. Oh, no, he hasn't got smart body or a so big.
But it's Ollie Papa on his lap, and he's got Shadow Genesis all over the back of him. What was that Ben 61 Mason?
No, that's Shadow.
Yeah.
Fuffle ahead, perhaps, with Heifeld, Nipster, previously known as. I think he's run out of fuel.
Shadow just hit the wall.
Well, Shadow's on an map and Ollie Papa's. With Highfield getting out of the way of Ollie Papa.
gotta be careful.
Extremely distracting.
Shadow Jones just got one damage from that tap of the wall as well.
Whereas Highfield's trying to get out of the run offset and then when he just gets out, Ollie Papa though. Still going through sector 3.
Yeah, he was trying to turn the car around, and he was really lucky not to get disqualified for driving backwards on track, which he wasn't intending to do. But this game seems to recognise trying to rejoin the track as driving backwards sometimes.
Ollie Papa got one damage across the line.
1:39.3, almost 6 seconds off the pace for pole. Everyone else currently on the lap. Doesn't look like it. A few drivers on their outlaps. FTR AVFC still in the pits though, with its conventional leave to the last one in qualifying strategy. Probably just gonna wait to the end.
I think he's set on not qualifying this week.
Really?
Mr. AVSC. Yeah, he wants to start at the back. Sometimes it's a plausible strategy, but I think at this track you want to try and really qualify it at the front. I saw with Tomper he was able to pull away and utilise his pace.
I think he's anticipating carnage much like Russia and doesn't want to get involved.
Yeah. That's exactly his thinking for this track. He might still go out and do a lap, but I imagine he'll be back into the pits.
You got Zeus just going through a very tight sector, bringing 6 quite a lot of them. Breaking the clutch and gearbox, I'm sure. Engine wire isn't really a big deal in sort of process. But he does.
Yeah, he's improved by almost a second there.
Stuff right, you want to do the life or something.
Interestingly, only 4 tenths off after doing multiple runs on the tyres as well. That's convincing and confidence inspiring for Zeus.
We're on season resident qualifier of the tier. Currently on his lap. Brakes and stuff happen. Very difficult pointers to get right. But he does get right. Not making.
Zeus is spun. Yeah, Zeus is spun. Nothing to do with laps actually really matter.
Right, he's had an insane catch there. Midway through sector 3, just lost the rear end, but saved it. Freaked in. Maybe another one's getting close. He does.
He is. He's 637.
I'm sure that passes a social distance.
Yeah, pretty consistent gaps for the top 4, but look back from P5 to P8 and beyond, very, very close to the moment.
Jimbo Supernova.
Jimmy Jones currently up on his lap.
Looks like Car Ban his lap as well, back in the pits. That's Jimbo doing it, Chris.
Last corner. Looks like it's going to be a 36. 36.5. P10.
Jimmy Jones is 5 tenths up on his lap. Got a bit of contact with the ball, but it's hindering his lap.
Hawks on a lap as well. Stay on board with Jimmy Jones, see what he can do through the last corner.
Mid 35, I'm thinking. Yep. 35.3 on it, only 8 thousandths behind LMB. I think it's 4 and 6 tenths though. So you could shoot all the
Astro's
way.
going to be the last few corners now.
I'm predicting P5 for the Ferrari. Yes, he does get that.
LMB takes the straight back.
We've got our
Looks like
current
Chappers is going to be next to the line.
improvement, do you reckon?
Yeah,
Slight improvement. 2 tenths.
almost 3 tenths.
It could have been in the 5.36s, but he didn't activate the RS.
Maybe saving a bit of extra time for the last run.
ABFC and FTR Kyle both on outlaps now. Heifeld. Oh, it's a bit wide, he's going to have to cut the corner. This is lap pretty much ruined. Shadow saying half a second up that on my screen. We've got Tomper in the chat saying AVFC or runner season for pole. Justin gets out the way. Shadow Genesix. 6/10 up. So put him in the 35 bracket, but might only move him up one position. Can you pull out the bag in the last sector?
Out of the RS as well. Very wide line.
Right, it does move up one place. It's P11.
Got Kyle and AVFC. AVFC seems to be quite a competitive lap. No?
Yeah, stand board and the Mercedes driver.
It's really making the most out of that right hander can really put all four wheels off the track there.
So it's going to complete that.
Kyle does jump up to P2. AFC jumps up to P5.
P5, so he did qualify. Kyle, yeah, like I said, P2. Good luck.
17 thousandths above Ron Seaton, who's only another 32 thousandths in front of LMB. So very close with P5. Looks like we got Justin on the lap. Until we enter the late stages of qualifying.
Oh, tapping the wall there. Already out of VRS as well.
Doesn't really matter, and especially getting the power down out of this corner, you don't really want ERS because you'll probably punch your car backwards if you do too much power on, but it doesn't improve. Just the case.
Yeah, like to stay P9 there. Anyone else? The lap of the moment, Ben 61 Racing in the second Red Bull. We've got 4 tenths ahead of his teammate. Can he get into the 34s on this lap? Down in the first sector.
Got F1 Hawks nearly 2 seconds up on his time through this X2 split, very tidy through the few corners that I've watched him on this tight line. Loses the car a little bit, but saves a very difficult last time to set a 35 dead, moving him up to separate the Ferraris and V8. Offensive John racing marginally slower.
Yeah, doesn't improve. Unlucky.
Ron Seaton, he is currently one who is going to improve. He goes to P2 with 34 dead.
Yeah, chap is on an outlap as well, so it's likely he might extend that pole position time.
President eSports driver in the Haas, the asteroid.
There's going to be plenty more time left in the session as well, because Kyle's only just come out of pace.
Destroyed it by 2.5 tenths. Can he snag P3 or P2 off anyone? Very close to the car, I'm surprised it had a little bit of a spin. You'll see who's charging the pits. Destroyed. Hugging the apex then. I qualifying finish, but it's nice. Destroy comes across the line to set a 33A. To confirm the 1-2 for Haas. Chris, did you say a 33-7 for Chappers off the pole?
I did, and AVSC's just coming out the pits at this point, so will he make it round in time?
Chappers is up on his time for sector 1 by nearly 10, well, just over 10th in fact.
Damn it, that's about to be close to your prediction. As much as I want them to go as fast as they can, please say that now about Chappers.
I mean, mine was for one season, so... Hawks with ties to the boots. 2 turns up now. Very good on that apex there. You must have gained another 10 perhaps.
AVFC's not managed to get his lap in. He wouldn't have come out of the pits knowing that he couldn't get the lap in, so I wonder if that's another glitch. Chappers to the line.
Would it be a 33-4?
35, and that was close to a 36, so I'll take the victory on the prediction there. Unless you're not, or unless anyone else goes quicker.
Still got a land beyond a lap.
Both Ferraris are on a lap.
And then we've got
Edit 4 is coming around final 2 corners now.
and 2 in Shadow. Just team
Grooves.
across the line will be Shadow. And he improved.
Oh, LMB.
25-6.
Oh, he's half a second up.
Why? Oh, well
Just
done,
got
Mike.
the corner slightly wrong and it really disturbed the line. He ended up bouncing off the wall.
He stops. You best not be trying to get disqualified or else you'll start 18th.
His wheels
He's
are
gonna
still
get
moving.
disqualified. There you go. And
It's all good. It's just an unconventional way of doing it, that's all.
And as we watch the Alfa Romeo crew pulling FTR high-fold.
It is indeed a Haas 1-2.
I'd struggle very hard with the decision to convince Chappers over to the team.
Head was front row lockout in tier 1. Now has front row lockout in tier 2. Will we see any team have a front row lockout in tier 1?
I've just seen that Discord that LMB's TV came with the message saying he's going to turn off, hence the wall hit and stopping on track, so that's fair enough.
That must be.
Yeah, he
Very
actually
annoying
kind
with
of
that.
done a sensible thing in a way, just putting it into that pocket there, but it's contentious, isn't it, when you're stopping on track and yellow flags and stuff and you just don't know what the other cars are going to do, but he's got away with it, so no harm done.
That's a reasonable enough excuse if you have a big message all across your screen, so.
Yeah, too right. Some things just can't be helped. I've already loaded in and I can confirm that it's dry.
It's a shame.
Doesn't look as sunny this time, but
Yeah, I've just saw the pit wall now.
I wonder if those outside the top 10 are going to think on car runners look rather wrong. Think on Dom HD from tier 3's approach of doing mediums to softs as fair enough, there was a safety car that really helped him, and a VSC, or two. But he did manage to go medium to soft, didn't he? Somehow.
Because this time the game has given us soft, hard, soft, soft, medium, soft. Slightly different.
Speaking of hards, there's a few drivers starting on hards. Hydefoot and Shadow Genesis. And then you got Ben Stable, Jimmy Jones, Jimbo Supernova, Ollie Papa and Ruben on mediums, everyone else on softs.
Yeah, drivers have really got to watch themselves at turns 1, 2 and 3 starting the race. It's going to concertina up. Drivers just got to learn to be patient. We have seen instances in this tier the last few races. Hopefully we'll see a clean race.
First lap collision mostly.
Drivers have been doing this for 11 rounds now, and some of them participated in season 1 as well. It's Justin leaves the session. He got stunned.
Been a very good formation lap. No one overtaking each other at least while still.
Yeah, definitely. Just looking at AVSC now, he'd be happy to out-qualify the 2 Ferraris.
Other than Ben 61 and Joey Jones overtaking Justin, other than that, no contact. Oh, my rated start strategy is medium stop, so there's a bit of sanity in the game. Oh, Ben 61's dropped behind Jimbo. And we've been a little bit far back on the formation lap. So there he is.
Yeah, just doing lines up if you want to get ready to do the lights, Callum.
Alright.
The Alpha's gone first. He's not back in his car, is he?
That's 1, 2, 3, 4,
We might have to
5
restart.
red lights. Lights out and away we go. Here at Vietnam.
We need to make a decision quick if we're going to restart.
Unfair advantage for Justin, especially I was
He's
really
not
far down the
in his
road.
car.
Looks like it's a clean start so far.
It's tired. You can see from the start of the start, like the first half.
If he gets to add his car before he falls back down to at least where we started, then yeah, we restart. So
Well,
So-
it depends, because if it's after, just go with after after. Especially chapters last really so you can pull away a little bit.
Zeus and ABFC. ABFC was a little bit more rest, maybe sending one down the inside of one season and Justin's back.
Yeah, well, hopefully his car loses a load of time for the S's, if not, we can
Oh no, side. ABFC sorry. It just went straight on the wrong season. Now we know that.
Any
He
damage?
kind of out.
No.
No, really struggled.
Oh, there is now on someone. Red Bull. Shadow Genesis.
Oh, and now
Shadow-
Jimmy Jones.
Oh no!
Fortunately, he's still coasting to second and last behind. He's just been behind him now. And he's been watching this 4 session to do that. As Justin has joined the session but he hasn't really taken his car yet. Chappers is now within 3 seconds, so hopefully by the time Justin's repicked his car, Chappers will have caught up, gotten past him, but it's still quite unfair, but we'll see how it continues. Honestly, it's going to be all over the back of FTR and the FC right now. There's both of the passes out front. Chappers now trying to pull him off of Kyle. There's Chappers now trying to back of Justin's, and Justin's now back in his car. And yeah, he's doing control. He's getting them all fast.
That's very sportsmanlike and big respect for that.
There's a lot of people in this league that I know that have just carried on from that point. So it's good to see.
It's 10th, I think.
Where did he start?
10th.
So now he's losing. Is he letting them off through? Isn't really there. I think he'll go from there.
Yeah, I think he's going for there. That's
Exactly.
really nice to see. Very respectful, because I'm sure he wouldn't have wanted that start to happen like that. So fair play to Justin. So we can have a good race from here on in. 'Cause I've got no delta time whatsoever.
No, neither.
For lead cars.
It's when you'll get it across the line.
Two Hasses so close.
And Ron season and ABFC really close as well.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
Monograph seems to be quite
wheel. This is about as good of a battle as you can get.
Yeah, the first esports driver to be on pad, of course, in the form of Asteroid. So,
Yeah, both with the DRS now. Let's get the glory from Kyle. Hopefully, well, hopefully, in his case anyway, allow Astro to make a move on his teammate. Relative there to what JLR and Tom did in Tier 3 last week. We were emphatic about it. With the run of season, LMB is still stuck behind it at ABFC. With DRS, I think they should make their lives a bit easier now.
I remember watching a Asteroid versus Brandon Lee in a 5-lap race, just doing it for fun, Asteroid laps.
I'm pilot. Heading to set DRS already. Pretty trying to stay at the Zeus now.
Looking to get back up to where we started.
ABFC.
Justin
gets
and Ollie
past.
Packer very
That's no best position. Asteroid somehow lost almost a second. Chappers at the start. Lollipop is burst it.
See, it's all over the back of Kyle now. Kyle looks like he's really struggling.
Oh, did dude
That's
just
smart.
get wind damage from that? If that could be lying. It's a little
Yeah,
hamster allowance
no
from
actual
wind.
damage.
Well, Edit's falling up there in P5.
I want to see if it's going to be
In
a
the
little
mix.
bit deep.
Well, Origin's Penk up into the points. It's starting at the back. There's Bibbin still at the back. It looks like he's ready. Did he start on hards or?
Yeah. Oh no, he didn't. Sorry. No, he's doing readings. So he's
I
putting
found it
stars.
start on hard.
4 drivers to make a stop already. Hawks, Genesis, Jimmy Jones and Bibbin.
How did he start on hard? Did he not qualify?
I didn't start that.
No, I qualified.
But he was outside the top 10.
That's just stupid of me.
It's like cars using all of his ERS to try and defend his Zeus too. He's gonna inevitably get past at some point as soon as the car runs out of his ERS. Pretty close about
76
that.
to 9. So,
Asteroid goes right to the back of Chappers again. One of these are just playing that smart pulling away from the rest as LMB gets past Runner C. Runner C's taking his win off. when I heard about the collision over one season definitely lost his front wing, could be interchanged that. Frees up LMB to chase after ABFC now.
Panks into the pits as well. Was he caught up in that instant, or is he just choosing this?
Not by instant, he's off broken front line, right front end point. Putting on the medium tyres. That's what he's doing, medium tyres too.
I could probably only think of one unluckier driver this season in Origin's Pank. It's probably FTR Tom in Tier 3.
Yeah, he's a little loose for now. Little loose is right on the back of Kyle. Should be pretty easy to move. And Kyle's going to use all of his DRS.
Still with over 80% ERS when he started this straight. That's 63 now.
I don't know how Carl's managing this, I don't know what's going to make clear.
0% now.
He's defending and
Right.
really late move after already committing.
Jimmy Jones, backwards. Good leg spinner.
Fortunately with no wing damage. Kyle lucky that Zeus didn't try and move that, otherwise that would have been both cars in the wall.
Zeus's guys seem very understeering, and not just because of Williams, but through the scenario you'll see here, especially through this side.
Yeah, weight might be a bit dirty, yeah, a bit of setup as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, with this fighting between those two, it was like they just wanted to play it out. And I'm sure if they help each other up even more, and being able to see them possibly battling.
As if one as well and truly in this fight though. With 35% ERS, so Zeus got over double to Vaughan as I think that's Charge Gen 6. Yeah,
VSC.
he is
That was really good to see there. Fawn, Zeus and Kyle all just on the brakes nice and gently as the VSC came on. Not sure if anyone else managed to catch any of that.
No, it's Jimmy Jones.
I was looking at Shepard's spin.
It's good to see that the drivers are learning.
Just in extra control as well. I think it's really good to see that he's up
Genesis.
because remember,
Nice little bit of shooting. Red front wheel and gap to spin and doing the P16. But Jimmy Jones does the same.
Sorry, Alex, you were saying?
yeah, I was just thinking back 3 rounds in LMB, it would be pretty cool on that move just today, it would have been nice if it just forward, putting him break for the team, and right now he's ahead of LMB, with all of the more confident peaks as well. So it'd be nice to see it form higher up from 5th round, hopefully get past these guys as well.
Yeah,
Ford
Ford lost out a little bit on the VSC restart there.
Still into the RS though, fortunately.
We can see Roddy's and close up to Penn and inside Hawks close up to these two as well, just a little bit further down to keep an eye on.
Yeah,
But it's been no
Kyle and Zeus are pretty good on Asteroid and Tapestry as well, considering the gap has come down by that second and a half. Asteroid. You can actually see them visibly much closer as well.
Well, Cole's really pushing to get DRS, I can imagine.
Yes, it's a little bit like last week where Chappers has got nearly all of its ERS left. Asteroid this time about half. Bit of an improvement from last time.
But Kyle has been trying to push forward out so Zeus can't get his DRS, but
I think Chappers is controlling the pace well. They're not battling as such, but as they do start, Kyle and Zeus, they're going to be there, and so Ford as well. They're all going to be there to paint.
all the way down to go to say anything.
Got another 3 seconds back to P6 ABSC.
Kyle with a big squeeze, but
Gives him on the
Gets him
inside
on the brakes, but Kyle's still fighting back. He concedes.
Yeah, he lost the traction on the curb when Zeus is just to make the track. But as Zeus gets out of position now, he's going to want to use his ERS spare to catch him to back faster.
Kyle was disappointed with that, but if he can stick with him and hold his head, there's Kyle of old would have perhaps made a bit more of a lunge and more of a mistake in that
And
situation.
Zeus reacted to that as a really decision to use to go to the pits.
And he gained so much time on the entry as well.
Trappers is going to push now. I think he's going to go for a hot lap and perhaps pit on this lap now. Counter his teammate, trying the undercut. I don't think the overcut's going to work with his ERS advantage.
Oh, Zeus could
This
win.
the effects turn through as well. He must have had damage from earlier then.
Maybe from the car, which was squeeze. And you can't get the car down. Oh yeah, okay, just a little bit of lag behind. Oh, you can't have that. Oh, he's already gone in the me. Oh, we got Thorn pressuring Kyle now. I think Zeus will drop back maybe behind ABXC. With that 5 extra seconds for a win change.
I wonder if Thorn will react on this lap as well. Coming for another set of tyres. Just go for it.
What's happened to Bip?
Oh, Kyle's got damage.
And he's really aggressive with Thorn there, didn't have to shove him off. But
My commentator's curse strikes again. Plus side to that,
Carly's coming in this lap.
Thorn hasn't got any damage and he's lost the position again. But
this could bring Zeus back into it then with Kyle's win change.
Yeah,
That's going to happen.
Well, this benefits Thorn more than anyone. Because he's not lost out too much. Lost a bit of time maybe, yeah, but he's not going to have to fix the way the pits on the Chappers actually stayed. Oh no, Chappers isn't, sorry about that.
Oh, this is really unfortunate for Kyle. His AI hasn't shifted up to second in the pits. So he's in first skid doing 13,000 RPM in the entire pit lane.
it's the highest medium runner goes into P2. In fact, Ben 61 race and Highfield, who all started on those tyres. All jumping. Asteroid
really
jumped.
close. It's side by side. Oh, Chappers breaks out that left to pass.
But
That's
actually
right,
makes a mistake
he's running
before
behind this
it
top
was.
corner. And I wonder
I
if he's
imagine
gonna-
it'll be a warning.
I wonder how harsh he'll defend this to Chappers. As Chappers slowing down, keep the gap, and he's probably just going to pass him on the next straight. Definitely the smartest thing to do.
Could we see a Rosberg and Hamilton next? Then two great friends. And as soon as they become teammates, they go onto the ground.
Anyone else using the gaps? Or
Yeah, it'll be some line again, but
Chappers
Chappers,
makes the move.
Asteroid lives, so that definitely.
Yeah, no real. Straight past. And ahead of Chappers is the hard and medium runners, so this isn't going to have to be battle for position. It's not going to be easy. It is if he gets on the straight, but he's going to have to stop behind Highfield on the hards through sector 3. Not going to have his pace or his tyres. It's a lot of new tyres to his teammate. It's going to be interesting to see where Edison Form comes out in comparison to Zeus and Kyle. Because they've both had their wing changes, but how much does the undercut? Oh, one goes a lot hard as well. Hard to the end.
Well, we're following the tier 3 strategy, soft, hard, soft.
Or hard, soft stuff maybe.
Zeus for the fastest lap.
The two passes have been fighting a little bit more. Chappers and Asteroid. I think Chappers got forced wide, lost possibly a second to Zeus.
Is Edison Force now ahead of Kyle on track?
No, real surprise that.
Did Kyle fix his wing damage? I don't
Oh,
think.
no.
61.
It's just he spun.
He's stuck on track, bursting straight into exit 1. Luckily, ghosting into this. Okay.
Yeah, still not doing the reset to track, so
It is really bad to be bad to it.
It's one of the worst trust because it's so narrow. If you know much of them, but like you said, Chris at least doesn't reset to track.
So now Jack has got off his time. Will he be able to pull this gap to Asteroid? Will Asteroid follow suit here?
I think Adam.
I think
Let's
we're
try
safe.
it.
Oh,
Oh, he makes contact.
Asteroid just fully extends. Oh, hang on.
What's that?
That was
Did
from
you see
range.
that as well?
Was it a wall? I'm trying to see.
No. Not high for all. Could have been. Oh wait, it's Jimbo. Look at that front left end play on Jimbo's McLaren.
I wonder how that was still wobbling about the lane.
Highfield just went
possibly
deep.
Jacket's run over.
I think
But it
Highfield's
seems-
got end plate damage right hand side.
No.
But no,
No.
No, just it.
it's just tyre related.
get-
Then really
yeah,
deep
getting-
into the last two turns.
Getting stuff like that off of it really hampering Asteroid, is it? But
There's-
Chappers is now 2.5 seconds ahead, and look who's behind him. Feels loose.
ABFC on LMB. These two being the championship contenders at the start of the season.
Yeah. Don't forget ABFC winning the first two races of the season. They're quite dominant in fashions as well.
He said that they took one of the tracks for him now and he's been proved correct. I didn't believe him, but I did. Asteroid really trying to push past Hyper as well now. Lifts off a little bit and losing yet more time to Zeus. Asteroid left
What
or
is-
right.
He's going to try another dive. He doesn't answer his mistake.
Oh, my phone, they're very
Yeah. Clearly see those hard tyres that are going off his Jimbo fits.
Imagine him still be on the front of the 7-8 laps though.
Well, Astro's got to think about getting past soon. The gap to Chavez is almost 5 seconds.
The gap to Zeus is less than half a tank.
Jimbo goes on to softs.
Highfield, bit of a mistake. It's going to give Asteroid an opportunity, but
I don't think him
can't do
just
anything about it.
losing more time. I reckon Zeus will get past him and Hyde have more fast with. It's almost embarrassed Asteroid on how long it
Don't
is
think
still
he's
behind
doing
it.
it on this straight.
No,
Asteroid goes for the
Astro
move.
gets it.
Highfield late on the
I think
brakes.
he will.
Side. Really got a warning for that. Looks like.
Zeus.
Zeus is on the inside.
Yeah,
Zeus
Zeus
is
is
got
free.
Asteroid. Just to get past Highfield here. That's a great.
Highfield was really good on the brakes and managed to stay ahead of Asteroid and just gave Zeus that opportunity.
This is not going to be good. This is going to be.
Pretty wide.
Oh no!
Asteroid's forced to submit.
Yeah. Thankfully, he did get out of that rather than just keep pushing it.
It's just how I
Zeus gets
predicted.
fast.
Well, Asteroid does get past it as well. But Hypho's up the inside.
This is really going to be frustrating, Asteroid. Because he
And
always
the princess did form.
They tried to do side by side with second straight. Fortunately, there's no damage there. But this is now an Exodus Form's coming into the mix, and if they keep that on, it's going to bring Kyle as well. And in fact, it's going to bring everyone in, ABFC and LIB too. Because LIB almost loses the race. He does lose it, but he's lost position to ABFC. Really, really good save there.
See, ADFC just barely dodge LMB.
Really good save from LIB.
Monkey moves, if that scared anyone. Scared me.
FTR
Apologies.
used so much of his ERS to try and go.
Hooks is
That was
driving
the
the
bit. Trying to get past Hyper and just cannot do it. This Alpha just cannot get out of his way. Let's see if we can get on here. She's not to ever move.
2016 was its
No.
fastest lap.
Illegal lose already. 2.4 seconds down the road. There's not a bit like that.
Switch back, maybe.
Oh, not Kirby, not. He's going to get past the section zone. Yeah, he's got past the section zone. So this means Typhoons with more ERS is going to pull back again. And look, he's behind them. Extra form. He's coming. Is it
And will he
the
get that
asteroid
asteroid
hit him?
if then this is
Form
Brakes
backside,
there.
sensible.
Absolutely not really playing it smart.
5
But-
tenths, 6 tenths to 1 tenth for that. Trying
Oh,
again.
oh,
Oh,
no.
no! Something damage.
He's broken his front and he's shoved.
Is that
Like,
down
it's
to
the form.
Flick Valve as well?
No, it's not. I'm just flashed. But OC4 gets past now as well. And he's going to want to get past Astro, and that's Astro in pits. Kyle was right at the back of Python on that too. Let's see who pits. No one pits, everyone stays out. This is really going to push the fight for
Oh,
P3.
what is Carl?
There's Carl goes and breaks his wing. And he now lets pass both of them. And he's hit the wall again.
What
Really?
was that was caught on streams. I need to have a look back at that after. That was really weird. It's like he half went for the move, then decided to fully commit, and then tried to back out of it last second and got it all wrong.
Yeah, not good. Yeah. So what was I'd fuck asteroid and let's see if we can get past me quickly. It was with a season update. It's the form gets past, ABFC on Redfeld doesn't make the move. This is gonna be quite the train now, I believe.
5-4 gets past asteroid. His stands into anything now.
Yeah.
But I think, if anything, ABSD is going to be more making moves with his 6% ERS. It seems like it's been very difficult trying to gain the ERS back. So we've really got this turn 4, this hairpin, and possibly the normal corner to gain much ERS.
LMB on Carl goes deep. LMB with an amazing switchback and he's going to get the move first. Carl's completely off track. It's a really good calculated move from LMB. Almost P7. He's going to want to get in behind this DRS brand behind Asteroid now.
Brandon's
His
drifting.
form pulls out of DRS. I wonder if Asteroid's trying to hang us out to the pit stop window.
Oh, ABFC.
He
Oh,
did.
he's been
He
caught,
did.
he's been swiped. He's into the pits.
Oh no, he's not. He's hit his whole front wing off and he's just missed the pits.
Oh.
Oh no. What no?
Heifeld was really struggling through the S's with the wind damage, and it's just the line that he took, and it meant that it swiped the front end of ABFC, and it took him into the wall.
One more to note down.
Yeah, another to
Sure,
note down.
some there which better clips him.
Heifeld really struggling on those hard tyres with damage. We've got a virtual safety car.
A few drivers using that. Orange, pink, and one else using that. Asteroid coming out hard as well after fixing his front wing. Oh! Hang on. Did he? Oh, Asteroid hit his front wing coming out of the pits.
Oh,
Asteroid
no.
Oh, he's hit
Nightmare
the
race.
pits. So what was about P2 is now 11th place on hard tyres and a broken front wing.
I
Hey, the
was
race
just
can
about to
crumble
say
in 5 laps.
how well this had played out for Asteroid. But I'm not going to criticise this guy's someone, but
Gee, I thought it was very interesting.
Oh, VSC's off, and Kyle's passed Heifeld as well as Alan.
That's I think it's really wide into them.
I think his form's still really good. I don't think he'll have to pit again. And Chapper's only 9 seconds on the road. So unless Chapper's got mega pace after his pit stop, I think Ed's form to go for a win.
How's sensitive form picked up a win? I know he got a 1-2 at Monster, but
Not a win, I think.
He's had some really unlucky results and been caught up in midfield incidents. He hasn't really been able to show his true pace.
he's had 1 second and 1/8 and 1/10 with point scoring. So he's currently sitting 16th in the championship. Oh no, I found his fun.
That's such a shame. After such a
Barely
strong
keeps
start to the race.
Hart must be really strained on the rear.
No real battles to note at the moment. It was a lot closer on with a few cars with ring damage, Kyle being one of those. Dropped a bit of time to LMB, chase after his teammates. I wonder if there'll be any team orders at Ferrari, considering that LMB's say in the championship fight rather than Forney's at the moment, or
Especially considering he's got to pick the army.
it's LMB
It's just hit the wall right now.
hit the wall with
No,
the right
no
side.
damage.
I think you can get away with it if you hit it flush with your wheel bit.
Yeah,
Sometimes-
I think it's where the corner starts to, like, where the wall wraps around to the right. So it's not usually hitting the wall, it's sort of like it's rushing. And I think you can actually get away with that. It just looks more vicious because it's at higher speed. I think that's exactly what I remember did there.
Tank on the back of Asteroid, and he's struggling on those hards with ring damage. Tank with all of his front wing. In the points have to start at the back, his quali gun.
I'll let up against the second penalty.
It's Tank getting past Asteroid there.
I think the rest of these will be on the back of them quite soon as well.
Oh, Asteroid's scraping the wall again. One of the season's got the red fletch to me, so I'm going to play.
It's okay for me at the moment. It's DRS. Asteroid moves over to the right. Is there any real point defending? No, just holds his line. Really
Well, it's
slow
only a matter of
on
time.
the apex.
Oh,
Love tap
Someone's-
from on a season and hopefully
he's
he's not
almost
got any damage.
brake checked him. Ollie Parker getting lapped by the likes of SH1 LMB.
Kyle's into the pits, so which tyres will he be going on for the final 10 laps? It's softs.
Just
Ollie probably gets out of the way of LMB back.
if anyone's wondering about fastest lap, it's still going to Ben 61 racing and 38.3. No one else even in the 38s yet, other than Hank with 38.
I think Kyle will be he's going on soft, so I think at least for a few laps here he's going to be really quick. So
Guy
he's actually
79 by
behind
Justin,
Asteroid.
but the home stops all going to be.
Yeah, it is going past him very quickly. As I was
Pulls over.
before this.
Yeah, he's probably just carrying on, going around in the hope that there's a safety car, and it pans out well for him if he can get into the pits and get back into the race.
Lost the place the hard felt now as well. We got a yellow flag. Oh, it's
Is
Jimbo.
that Jimbo? Oh, that's orange or red for left hand side on his wing.
Is it? Oh no, it is. I didn't thought that. That's such a shame as well. He's in a really good position. He's going to
Nice
pit now.
top on.
So
It's
Magusi,
155.
Asteroid picked up wing damage going for a move on Heidfeld. Twice actually tried to make the move and he came off worse both times.
We've got Kyle right on the back of our season now. Left or right, turn one. We choose its left and it's going to be done before we hit the apex.
I'll tell you something. Lizzies, lap by lap, is picking away at this depth of chappers. which is just under 4 seconds, and that was the lowest one has been. But he's definitely gaining.
I know we've still got 9 laps to go, but is there any early shouts from drivers A in chat or from either of you two?
It's difficult to tell because the 2 medium runners at the front going to pit again? Because if not, I'm leaning towards edited form. Because he's probably going to take those hards to the end.
Yeah, I think Payne's got to get a very good shot. Starting 17th, up to 6th.
Zeus is in.
Zeus is in.
So far, mine is going to be Zeus. Maybe you can make this difficult to work on Trappers, if the Trappers was planning on coming in again. But
let's see what edited form is. So he can keep track position of these guys that are pitting this next lap. He's going to be in for a real result. His LMP's also in.
Zeus, unsurprisingly on the softs.
Astrid really struggling now.
His first time out of the points in quite a while, I want to say. Let me fact check that.
Kyle
Last
picks up
time
the
he
fastest
was in
lap.
points was a DNF at Italy.
He stays out again.
Alan B coming out right behind one season. DRS on, and he's been moving to 24. It was good, coming straight before, but
Yeah, gets the move done. I think those soft tyres is going to rapidly pull away from by the season.
even if this necessarily doesn't work out for Zeus title, he's still finished on P3, so I think it is a risk worth taking, because it's 3 points. So it's either go big or go home, really, which fair play to him trying to get.
That's really good.
Currently, Zeus is losing out on P4 in the championship to Chappers. If he does win, then he'll get into P3.
Chappers is in, so let's see how much does that make up. He's getting Zeus.
Quite significantly, by the looks of things.
Fast is in now, but this pit entry is a huge advantage.
It's like Canada.
Close.
It's definitely close. It's 4 seconds before, now it's 1.5.
That's a 2.5 to 3 second undercut. That's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, 3 seconds now.
I'm gonna wipe that down tomorrow.
Undercut equals OP. Formula for being on.
I imagine Millsy's going to use a lot of DRS on that.
Yeah, it's like
they
less
might
than
shoot.
10%.
Yeah, he's used quite lucky just to get DRS.
Look at that as well. Thorne's only got a 3-second lead and on hard tyres.
Kyle as well on paint. You may see him moving the coming laps. And 61 I just did a similar thing then.
Hopefully not on this lap because he's way too far back at the moment.
No. Asteroid's in again with the softs not being changed. So,
Closes right up in the braking zone though, so yeah, I think you're right, Callum. He's going to be making a move in the next lap or so.
he's still got to spend 61 in Kyle, all looking to make moves. Spend 61. Does get past
Chappers.
Justin.
Chappers is going to be at the back of it for 5 DRS on her.
Zeus with the fastest lap.
Could this be the fast win for a Williams? That could be a stunt. Oh no, this is one Britain.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Can't get past Bank and more like he did run a season.
WSC back into the points as well after Justin's pit stop.
I think Zeus is almost holding out to Chappers get caught up behind Fawn. He saw the same thing happen with Asteroid, but
Oh no, Hank's. Oh, dirty air caught him out.
oh, Chappers in the wall! He's
What happened there?
I have no idea, but he's running too deep. And he's lost that with the P3. I think he's got minor front right wing damage.
Asteroid retired in the pits.
Catastrophe for Haas. So could we see Zeus steal the swing in the late stages? Because
Oh,
Chappers
yeah,
in
wait,
midway
wait.
he has.
He's within a second of Fawn. Yeah, 40 for Chappers, 15-second gap back to the car, and it's only got what I would assume to be orange or yellow right front wing damage. So he should be alright to continue him. But like I said, such a shame. Resettling until.
So,
I'm sure he'll send in a clip, but
how defensive is Edited Fawn feeling? Think he'll let this go, or will he fight it to try and hold on for his first win in
I
FTR?
love the lap fresh themselves. I think he'll be happy with 18 points, especially where he is in the standings. So I think he'll
Wait
really
to get
like
extra for driving the day too after an amazing distraction. Because I think he's going to get P3 minimum because there's no way Carl's going to catch up 18, 19 seconds, is he?
no. So he's right on the back end for a little bit of slipstream, but it's going to work. It's going to get past to the right hand side. Easy move, doesn't before it happen. Lovely stuff. Jappers did interestingly close in a second, but I think that's came at a cost of plenty of RS. A second, 2 seconds now, I'll step that, so maybe that wing damage isn't hindering him as much as I thought it would.
Yeah, damage on the right side. And most of the corners you need turn into right-handers, so it doesn't mean too much. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see if it is an artificial gap drop through the ERS, but I think it's still likely that Chappers will get past this form. It's likely that Zeus will win.
Unless Chappers understood as some sort of giving him further wing damage, but touch wood that doesn't happen.
Just the gap from Chappers to Carl is just growing.
Yeah.
Tom was saying that Zeus has had a really good race, and it's
He'd be
his
nice
driver of the day so far. Good shouts. Chapper's really late on the brakes there.
I know I'm just breathing off the standings to my driver days, but I really think that's how it's worked today. Chappers had a really good race as well, but just unfortunate at the end. Chappers round the outside. Right hand king. As the full brakes really early. But there we go. Ken Chappers got onto the back of Zeus and then 4 laps remaining.
Well, I think Fawn's guaranteed a podium now, unless one of the 2 drivers in front makes a mistake or gets a penalty or 2.
Jimbo is staring at the back of ABFC's Mercedes. It's going to get past here, I think. But outside the right hand king, ABFC's got front wing damage from some point in the race.
He has. I wonder if the Mercedes pit crew forgot to change it when he came in.
Well, Pankton's always damage as far as season goes around the outside in sector 3. Very rare to see an overtake there, and usually when we do see an overtake in sector 3 is because of a crash.
Still a solid P7 from starting 17th, I think it was.
Yes. 17th. yeah, Zeus has been pulling from chapters. So, very much written in history that Zeus is win this. But
I wouldn't call it too soon.
true.
Zeus
I'm
could
going
do
to
what Chapels did.
present.
And as soon as that happens, always sorry. That's the level playing field.
You've got to remember as well that Chappers has actually got ring damage here. And he's still, not falling too far away.
Closing in as well.
Two times got those ones, see the gap grow back to 1.4 to 1.5. Especially soon, the last turn.
Yeah, got FTR Asteroids coming to the Twitch chat saying it's not his week. Made some stupid decisions and he paid for it. Right, you win some, you lose some.
By the way, just point out, Duden on 21 lap hold cards. Like,
It might be doing a bit of testing by the new because the penalties is flat out. I mean, it gets some done actually. Because don't listen to the, or don't read into the tyre life candidates, it's wrong. Yeah, you pit on lap 1 then, so there's a 25 lap old tyres.
LMB's within a second of Kyle now. Currently closest battle on track. Stay the Ferrari driver.
we've got a steward past, from Magusi. We'll have to take through this, so I'll show
Yeah,
us.
we'll sort that out later on, stroke tomorrow. LMB just out of the DRS range, unfortunately, on the straight.
So Justin, he's another driver. He had a really decent starting on, maybe 10 seconds clear. Then he was really sportsmanlike and gave them back, but since then it seems to have all fallen apart for him. 13th place, 4 stops. Nowhere near the points. Fair play for sticking out of that.
Definitely worth mentioning for his sportsmanlike behaviour as well. It was really good to see that level of respect for the other drivers in his team.
I'll let him know that in whatever time he said that he was sorry for. I think it was very helpful for him.
Too.
No, it wasn't. It was something, but I'll let him know.
It would have been two because he's in.
Yeah.
He can't
Yeah,
see
but
the
it's
team.
That makes more sense.
I'll tell you what though, look at the gap, 6 tenths, big Zeus, Chapels goes over. I don't know how Chapels is kept up with Zeus with the damage, but I think he's going to make a move. Both pretty
Is it
well
the
on the
lightweight
RS.
show for Chapels?
Yeah, it is. I wonder if Zeus is thinking tactically there. This is the penultimate lap, you've got one more opportunity, and if Zeus can get back past him on the next lap, he's got all the stickers really, it's impossible to overtake very much to defend. So unless Chapels can pull some sort of mega lap together here, Zeus is sitting a bit better in terms of getting back past. Other than that, they're further back, LMB closing into Kyle for P4. Kyle's got wing damage on him. Oh no, he didn't, he fixed it, I'm sorry, my bad. But still, LMB capturing in the DRS zone. Zeus is right at the back of Chapper still. Is
And who is that?
Is
Who's just joined?
someone wide then because it's not an open market.
Or is it friends only and friend of friends?
Yeah, it's on friends only. I should have put it on the invite only.
But Zeus, 3 tenths. Can we see a last lap overtake?
Yeah,
Could this
unless...
play to Chapper's hands though if he gets DRS off Justin? I don't think he will.
No. But if Chappers... Oh, we'll just quick wait the next is. If Chappers can play his ERS smart here... Well, mind you, Zeus has played it smart. Zeus is waiting a bit to deploy his. This is going to be really close. Chappers
There is another
goes
battle as
straight
well.
to the left.
8-9.
Chappers pass on the inside, Zeus goes for it. Zeus just fully said the Chappers does the switch back with the reams though. The Chappers gets it. This is
gonna win.
quality race, it is. That's what I'm doing books now. But this has been exemplary driving from Chappers with the wing damage, putting Zeus under so much pressure, forcing that move to the inside, which made him go deep and allowed him to do the switch back and the back pass. But like you said, bounce to the back, LMB gets past Kyle, casting the back down to the inside, and he's shot. And he's driven himself into the wall, and LMB is also driving into the wall for that. And that will be a penalty coming Kyle's way. Fortunately, Kyle wakes up and gets the position back, but it doesn't.
And run a season too.
Yeah. That doesn't take anything away from the actual collision itself.
Chappers comes across the line to win an absolutely insane Vietnam race.
Yeah, Zeus picks up like P2, edited for my driver of the day. Comes in P3 on that one-stop strategy, really good race from him. It's Runner season's all over that LMB. His Runner season getting LMB here on the last few corners. He is around the outside, still to the inside, and onto the corner, and he gets it. Runner season coming for P4 here. LMB P5. Same position to start the lap on. FTR car doing a battle at the end of the race. Takes down P6. I found after a really strong start on the hards. Comes down P7. Or just think P9, Ben 16 takes P8 on penalties, or just like polygon number. Jimbo comes in P10, AVOC P11 after that full wing damage, and we're going to have to wait about half a minute for Bibbin to come across the line for P12 and Justin for P13.
Oh, okay, well, drives the lights.
What an end that was.
Oh no, it's Justin's start.
As it's one, it's no like, so just P2 and P1.
We'll get straight to that.
Yeah,
I think you two will definitely agree that was a pretty tense battle placing a few laps in Chappers. I think that's been part of Chris Callan when everyone was watching. Really impressive, even with that wing damage, that you managed to claw back the time lost, stuck behind four, and then catch and re-overtake Zeus. How are those last two last year?
Oh, obviously my heart's going through my chest at the minute. Then,
Well,
as soon as I got
surprised.
second, I got wing damage on like the third or fifth lap. Around there, like very light damage. And then I clipped the wall in the last sector again. And he gave me yellow wing damage, and I was like, oh, that's it. I was like, so we pitted again, came out in front of Zeus. And I just totally missed on my braking point into the really tight hairpin after that long straight. And I'm surprised I did take out into the fall, and I apologise to him. I just missed my braking zone completely, and I thought that's it, that's my race done. Little Zeus has got him there. I just kept my head down, pushed, and fortunately enough to get the win.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be a logical decision from Zeus to allow you past in the penultimate, so you can have a stab at you on the last, which you tried to do, but it didn't quite work out. Talk us through.
Yeah, that was my thinking. Just let him go past on the last lap. I'll get him. But he's much more pace than me, and my wing damage didn't help either, to be honest, and my lack of EOS. So into the hairpin, I could get a bit desperate and went for a massive dive bomb.
Yeah, well, it was still a safe dive bomb. There was no actual contact or
was safe.
damage. But you managed to get the switch back on Zeus Chappers. I think it'll go see. Sure, there was a bit of a failure of an attempt from another driver in the race. I'm pretty sure you can guess who it was. But apart from that, I think you two had a really solid race. Zeus picking up the fastest lap as well by quite considerable margin. So that's another point for you. And I don't know. Have we got confirmation of driver of the day?
I'm just checking through the comments now.
Just to point out, this is a big one for the championship. You Chappers, you'll be on 95 points. So you'll be in front of ABFC for P3, and Zeus, you'll be drawing level with him for P4. So
Yeah, Zeus
Good race
driver
goes
of the
to you.
day as well.
You go above me then.
oh, we'll let you go then. 93 points, so you're 3 points off Chappers, 1 point in front of ABFC. So congratulations, I guess.
Oh, jeez.
No,
Thanks,
mate, you
Spirit.
deserved it. You deserved it. It's,
No,
you've
you
put me
both,
under a lot of pressure.
both put on a good show there. I really enjoyed those last couple of laps. And especially Chappers as well with the wing damage. Still have that pace at the end. It's really impressive.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Is there anyone got anything to add to that?
No, just really good race throughout. Props to you, Chappers, for